Hi guys, today I'm going to give you recommendations on strings that get the most spin for your racket. So the first one, and our biggest seller, is the Signum Pro Plasma Hex String. It's a hexagonal shaped string. It really bites the ball. You can run your finger over it and you'll feel how sharp it is. And because it's so sharp, it gets more rotation on the ball. Now that could be a good or bad thing. It's going to lessen the length of ball that you're hitting. So if you'd normally hit it this far from the baseline, it'll end up being a lot more. So you're going to have to play with the tension. But this is our biggest selling string for people who want more spin from their racket. The next one we'll touch on is Babolat RPM Blast, another big seller for us. It hasn't got as much bite as the Plasma Hex Stream, but it still gets way more rotation than the cylindrical circular strings that are out on the market. So it gets really good bite. The only downside I'd say about this one is that it goes a little bit dead just before it breaks, whereas the Hex Stream will go right through to the very end. So next thing we'll look at are the crosses. Those two are for the mains, these ones are for the crosses. There's a few options in the crosses depending on your ability. So if you're a child, or if you need something a little bit more cushioned, then the hybrid we usually use is the Print synthetic gut. #1 selling synthetic gut in the world. Just can't really beat it really. So we'd put that in the cross, and that'll give you a little bit more of a cushioned feel, which will help with your touch and your volleying and a little bit more of control, but it will soften up the racket nicely. The other ones we've got are poly strings, which are the softer polys. So there's a few types of polys out there. There's some stiff polys and there's some softer polys, and then there's ones in between. These ones are the softer ones because you don't want to make your racket too stiff, otherwise you'll end up getting tennis elbow. So the softer ones that are the most popular are the Signum Pro Outbreak. It's a black string, it's quite cushioned, it's one of the softest polys on the market, and it's been a big seller for us, especially for kids because it's black. But other than that, it's a really, really good soft string. The other one, which has been around for years and just still can't beat the feel and the softness of it, is the Luxilon Big Banger Original. It's the original one that Gustavo Kuerten used to win the French Open. It's still good, and even when we're trying the latest and greatest, it still stacks up really, really well and beats most of them. So that's another big seller for us. The biggest seller we've got in the middle of the road is the Signum Pro Hyperion. It's just right in the middle. It's not too stiff, it's not too soft, gets really good bite, has really good durability, doesn't lose its tension, and just a really good all-round string. You're going to need to play around with the tensions with a lot of your strings, but once you get the tension right and you're within around about this far from the baseline for your average shot, then you know you're at the right tension and you know you've got the right string. I'm Jase from Thump Sports. Keep on thumping.